I'm all agog because it's 6th of October 2022, and tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get there, the train will let me, it's Steve Hackett, Genesis Revisited, Foxtrot at 50. This album performed in its entirety 50 years after its release. Tour, okay, plus some highlights from Steve's better albums actually, at De Montfort Hall in Leicester. Now De Montfort Hall is quite historic because the album Genesis Live that came out after Foxtrot, this was brought out in 72, this was in 73, actually a good chunk of it was recorded at De Montfort Hall, Leicester. There's Peter with his bat's wings and Watch of the Skies. There's Steve, looking quite different from what he does now. There's Phil with his mutton chops. And there's Tony looking quite serious and handsome. And there's Mike looking at his bass guitar. Yeah. Very good. Now, you see, there are a couple of interesting facts, you see, that I didn't know until about 10 minutes ago. Hey Google, release date of Foxtrot by Genesis.
The initial release date of Foxtrot was the 6th of October 1972.
And I was amazed, because today is the exact 50th anniversary of that date. So it's the exact 50th anniversary of the release of Foxtrot, with iconic songs like Watch of the Skies and Supper's Ready, and others, Get 'Em Out by Friday, Can Utility and the Coastline as being two more. I mean, it's an epic album. So I was totally surprised that that was the exact 50th anniversary. So I thought, I wonder where Steve is performing on the exact 50th anniversary in October 22. And he's not, you see, he's not performing anywhere. He was at Bath Forum last night on the 5th, and tomorrow he's going to be at Leicester De Montfort Hall, where the live album from the Foxtrot tour was recorded, or perhaps about half of it was recorded. That's incredible. Now Bath is not that far from where Peter Gabriel in his studio is, so it'd be interesting to know if Peter Gabriel might have been at that gig last night. Or somebody will have some video of it if he was. But whatever, we are right on the exact 50th anniversary of the release of the album. So the Foxtrot at 50 is exactly 50 today. And tomorrow, hopefully, I want to take some photos with my cameras and with my old Olympus lenses and new Olympus lenses at De Montfort Hall, Leicester. So I hope and pray that I get there, because there's a rail strike tomorrow. So if you get a chance to see Steve Hackett on this tour anywhere in the world, just do it. If you're an old Genesis, vintage Genesis fan, let's say, you're not really going to hear better anywhere. Because, you know, the guy is brilliant. He's inspirational. He's 72, and you know, it's a nice gig. It's atmospheric. There's lots of really good performances, lots of really good music, and yeah, De Montfort Hall. I mean, I was at Aylesbury, which is Friars Aylesbury Waterside. And this is from there. This was the end of Supper's Ready, I think. I want to get a proper photo of that this time, because you weren't allowed to take photos it was a lot of fun at Friars Aylesbury. It's an absolutely beautiful theatre. De Montfort Hall's a lot older place. But whatever, I mean, who cares? It's going to be an epic gig. So on that note, go see Hackett, because you'll enjoy it. He's got a really, 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 really good band. And this was Dave Stops, I think, presenting Steve Hackett with the FA Cup, the Friars Aylesbury Cup, at Friars Aylesbury, of course, on the 13th of September, which was the day before my birthday, so that was a treat also. Okay, good night, folks.